You don't look so good. And that's coming from me. Good thing. If you were my kid, you'd be breaking my heart right now.
Got a fresh shipment in. You should have a look at what the caravans are trading for these days.
Cash, huh? Going to the memory den, is that it? You know I warned you about that place.
Flatterer. I bet you say that to all the 200-year-old ghouls.
Old single women don't get breaks. You either make it on your own or end up in the gutter. You saying I can't manage? I was shilling deals with raiders when you were still an eager thought in your daddy's brain. I can take care of myself. Lure them in with my stunning feminine wiles. A few choice curse words and some evil looks did the rest.
Not much, I'm afraid.
Why are you selling it?
Can't blame you. I mean, it's not like I'm volunteering to go do it myself.
Offers open if you reconsider. All the supplies money or violence can buy. Cash or trade. Let's get started. Everything's guaranteed to last. Until it doesn't. Remember, no returns, exchanges, or death threats. They're big, green, and destroy or kill anything they come across. Except other super mutants. That's why I'm putting up the money. What do you say? A lot of those pre-war buildings have automated security. Robots, turrets, that kind of thing. Lot of computers, too. Hope you take the job. You might not believe this, but I was a shy child. Books were like my best friends growing up. You did? Huh. Now that's service for you. Here's your money. Oh, and why don't you take this old book of mine? Been holding on to it for a while, if you ever happen to go back there. Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue. Window shopping, huh? Don't take too long thinking it over. Looking's not as good as having, honey. I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps. Change your mind about that job I was offering? Making the Boston Public Library safe again. It's a little bit of everything. You got a good point. We'll make it 250 caps. Yeah, all right. How about 300 caps when it's done? Deal? Wait, don't go. We'll make it 400 caps. Look, I've been shilling deals for 2 centuries, and you just overplayed your hand. The job's 200 caps. Take it or leave it. Well, don't take too long browsing. Fine. Turn a girl down. Okay. Would have bargained you under the table anyway. You rush in, you rush out. Well, don't drag your ass too long on this job. Oh, no telling how much damage those lumbering oafs will do. Only 200 years past due. I know it was an odd request, but thanks for making the library a safer place. We gotta keep some old buildings sacred, you know. Here's your money. You're back. How'd it go at the library? Get rid of those super mutants. Finish that job yet? Boston Public Library clear of those mutants? Oh, right. I remember that. They used to pay kids to round up the old library books, since they had so much trouble with people returning them. Guess if you found more books, you'll get more credit. Buy whatever prizes the machines still have in them. Speaking of which, it sounds like you finished the job. Thanks for your help. That library deserves to be left in peace. You'd be amazed how little this neighborhood has changed. The bombs may have dropped, but the dirt is still here. This is one of the few places in the Commonwealth that accepts ghouls. Not like those bigots in Diamond City. You should stop by my store during the day. Daisy's discounts. Everything you need for the road. File them under the history section, huh? Ooh, there's some poor librarian out there that's gonna haunt me for that pun. Okay, jokes aside, you did good. Warms this creaky heart a little to know that library's a bit more peaceful. Hey, did you need to shop? Still got plenty of supplies for the weary traveler. Means a lot to me that you made the library a safer place. Thanks again. Now you're here to trade. Anyway, the store's open if you need to trade. Hey, the mayor's talking.
It's okay. You can trust me. I swear I'll get the cure to Duncan.
Running a business in a town like Good Neighbor is a challenge. Let's just say I've had my share of unfriendly customers, and McCready's been there to help me handle the situation.
Of course, McCready. You've saved my behind more than once. It's the least I can do.
Then it's settled.
I appreciate that. He's actually not so bad. Once you get to know him.
It will arrive at your homestead in no time, McCready. I'll get the sample on the first caravan leaving the Commonwealth. The driver owes me a few favors, and he's reliable. Oh my God, that's wonderful news. How'd you do it? Last time you tried, the ferals almost chewed you to bits.
Hey, do me a favor. Take care of McCready for me. He's one of the good ones.
McCready, I haven't seen you in a while. You haven't been avoiding me, have you? Well, you're a lousy liar, but I'll just play stupid and pretend I don't know that. So, what do you need?
Don't worry. It's not going to get lost.
Oh, a new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy. Oh, you're back. Can't get enough looks at this lovely figure of mine. No? Guess you'll just have to shop then. Got some good deals. You won't believe what's in the is it food or not section. If you're here to pawn something, don't bother telling me it's an heirloom. I'm probably older than whatever it is you're selling. Don't be shy now. Chances are we have whatever you're looking for.
It was, wasn't it? Sorry. Last thing you want to see is an old lady tearing up.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
You know, I had a husband that was killed in the war with the Reds. They didn't even tell me where he died. Classified information and all that.
Oh no, that's cheating. You first. Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or you're the second best bullshitter and good neighbor. Ha!
You know, if you haven't already, you should check out the Hotel Rexford. There's another pre-war ghoul hanging around there. Well, we should get back to business. What are you picking up?
Oh, a bit of everything. Canned beans to chems. I try to take every weird bit of junk the caravans are willing to trade. So chances are you'll find something to your liking here. Ready to take a look?
Oh, sweetie, I was an angry young woman back then. Thought the world was sick and wouldn't give me my due. Then it all ended, and well, I ended in a way, becoming a ghoul. Maybe when you get to be my age, everything starts to look like fate. Anyway, I like your story better, whether or not it's true.
Hancock! Not us. He wishes. Of the people, for the people. Good neighbor.
Quiet. Hancock's making a speech.
Good neighbor.
Well, it's not as bad as you'd think. A lot of the younger toughs leave me alone. Guess anyone who's lived as long as I have has got to be at least a bit dangerous.
Now, can I get you something, sweetie?
Well, it's not as bad as you think. A lot of the younger toughs leave me alone.
Guess anyone who's lived as long as I have has got to be at least a bit dangerous.
Now, can I get you something, sweetie?
Well, now you're just making fun of me. If you were as old as I was, you would have been around since before the war. So let's hear it. Come on. Tell me what the world was like before the war if you're so ancient. A charge card? Whoa, I haven't seen one of these since before the war.
Sorry, honey, but this thing hasn't been good for about 200-odd years. If you're trading, I might be able to give you a couple of caps for it, but, it's barely worth the plastic it's printed on.
Of the people, for the people.
Okay, it's more like 270 years.
But don't go blabbing that to everyone. Being a ghoul means you live a long time. You stop counting birthdays. Do you know what it's like being that old?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before.
Can't handle a friendly face, I say.
So you need some supplies?
You're looking at one, sweetheart. Didn't have any shelter to go to when the bombs fell.
Radiation's kind of the ultimate makeover.
Done wonders for my skin. I look pretty good for being 220 years old. Now you buying anything? Well, it's a lot worse when people always ask you about it all the time. But I guess I can't blame them. On the upside, I look pretty good for being over 220 years old. Now, were you buying anything? It's like being in a time warp sometimes. Hundreds of years between you and the 20-somethings running around here. Not that you'd know what that's like, would you? What? They don't teach people how to talk these days? Lost your tongue? I think I might actually have one for sale.